40, you're gonna want kids. Stop saying y'all don't want kids. That's a damn lie.
Have you considered that some men don't want to have children? They just want to make children. They don't want to raise them, but they want their child to carry his last name. Some men only have children because they'll have a built-in maid, cook, house cleaner, shopper. But have you also considered that some women don't want to have children because they fear a lack of support? Being high risk for postpartum depression, fear of not being able to recover mentally or physically because of the changes incurred by pregnancy. Having a child isn't a game at all.
40, you're gonna want kids.
Oh,
Stop saying y'all don't want kids. That's a damn lie.
Have you considered that some men don't?
That was too short. That segment was, I thought she was going to go in. Girl, I would have listened for more minutes. I really would have. Isn't this what we've been saying? They want the marry a maid. They don't really actually want to take care of the kids. They just want the kids to come into the world. They want to saddle you. Some of them want to burden you with a bundle of joy that they have no intention of ever caring for. They're just going to leave that in your hands. So it's like when women are weighing the risk. I remember there was this saying that I used to hear when I was growing up from the elders. They say, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Think about this in your own life. If you have brothers and sisters, whose children is the family closest to? The brother's children? I'm talking about if they're not married, like if he didn't create a family, or your sister's children, whether she's married or not. So like, as a matter of fact, when a brother is married to the woman and he brings the woman and the children into the family, you're closer to his children, even more so than when your sister gets married. Because when your sister gets married, now that is another man's household. But unmarried brother, unmarried sister, whose children are you closest to? You're closest to your sister's children, even under best circumstances. Now, what about the terrible circumstances in which the brother is not caring for the kids? How do you ever have access to the kids when they're in another woman's household? Now you have to go petition her family to see the children rather than if it was your sister. The children are automatically there. They're automatically there at the family gatherings. They're automatically there at the family functions. So it's like when the brother has children out there, it's more difficult to be able to get the children into the family fold. So he's talking about at 40, you're going to want kids. Stop saying that. That's selfish. No, you want children. Speak for yourself. And you know that the only way is going through a woman and her womb. They're fighting, trying desperately to be able to come up with an artificial womb. And that has been debunked. It's not available. And I can imagine that it will never be available while we are in the state of consciousness that we're in right now. We're just not there as a species. We're not evolved enough to be able to handle the science of an artificial womb. Not yet. There's a lot of work that we need to do as a people and as a species. So it's like they just want the children in the world. They don't want to care for the children. They just want to know that their family tree is living on and that they planted a seed and the seed is going to bore fruit and his apple is out there. But what about all that it takes to cultivate that seed into a fruitful human being? What about all of that? So she's talking the truth. They want to induct you and bring you into their home to be a marry-a-maid, if they even marry you. They just want you there for the domestic duties, child raising, child birthing, and then they want to disrespect your contribution in the home.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.